Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. We are back with another episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Last episode, Hyder was finally laid to rest, but not before we got to see his true motive for Frieren decoding the grimoire. Really, he just wanted Fern to be to a point where she wouldn't be just someone who gets in the way, as Frieren, said she would at first. And she actually ends up admitting that Fern is basically capable enough to be called a full-fledged mage. And they also show, a short, sweet scene through the window where Fern and Hyder are talking, and it looks like they're happy. So they got to share some sweet moments before they ended up saying goodbye at his gravestone and moving on with their journey. And it shows us that they are going and doing kind of small tasks to gather different kinds of spells for Frieren's hobby, and after they collect a few spells, they end up getting tasked with fixing up a statue of Himmel. And we also kind of learn that that's possibly where her love or her hobby comes from, is Himmel, telling her in the flashback that he loves the different kinds of magic that she does. And not only Frieren, but it seems like Himmel has just a big hand in both Frieren and Hyder's choices, so he was just a big impact on them. Before they find the blue moonweed for Himmel's statue, Fern speaks up to Frieren about how she feels about the time that they're spending, and that makes Frieren realize that she's not on her own anymore. So we'll see how that kind of affects their journey moving forward. The episode ends with them finally casting the spell to add Himmel's favorite flower around his statue, and placing that flower headpiece on the top of the statue, just like he did in the flashback. This next episode is titled Killing Magic, so I think we're going to be in for some good scenes, so let's hop right in.
Let's split up and replenish our traveling supplies.
Look how tall she is now.
Shopping too? You've assigned all the necessities to me. There's food, water, other daily
How long has it
essentials.
been?
I'm a bit confused as to what that leaves for you to buy.
Herbs and things of the like.
The usual.
Great. That's the face she makes when she's hiding something from
Yeah.
me. I've known Mistress Frieren for a long time. She's plotting to buy something we don't need.
Best of luck. I'll meet you at the inn later.
Yep, she's going off on her own. She's up to something. She's gonna follow her.
Can't afford to waste what meager funds we have.
It's not like they couldn't get money, I feel like, more quickly using magic. Not like stealing or anything, but doing harder jobs that magic would make easier.
Red hair. Really? She seems so conflicted.
That face they give her is too funny. Yeah, she's always been good with animals, it seems. Between those, squirrel rat things and now this cat.
She certainly took her time. I should probably get back to my own shopping. Wait, now she's taking it too far.
She can't get dessert without me.
It's been months since I've even seen a granule of sugar.
Yeah. You're not gonna do that without me, Frieren.
This must be the place. Does anyone know where I can get a good dessert around here?
Something tells me this isn't a pastry-loving crowd.
Yeah, did that man just set her up?
Dessert joint. Do you realize who you're talking to?
I thought something was fishy when he said in that
You
basement.
stumbled upon the biggest sweet teeth in town, lucky lady.
We'll find you a sugar fix near or far.
I was not expecting
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I would have thought you lot too rugged for sweets.
A bit of sugar fills us with the energy we need to adventure on. Hope you enjoy.
She must be on her way to the restaurant.
She's just gonna push it along with her.
That's strange. She's heading in the direction of our inn. Did she give up on dessert? I'm not even close to done shopping.
You're late.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking, it's been too long since we've had a treat.
I wonder if she was able to detect her, or like she mentioned before, where she's invisible, if
What an incredible view.
she was sneaky enough.
I feel awful. It was wrong of me to ever doubt you.
What do you mean? Choose whatever you would like. I've been saving up in secret.
So she is capable of saving.
Today I feel like...
You feel like Merker pudding, right?
Tonight you feel like Merker pudding, don't you? You travel with someone for years and you pick up on things. I can just tell with you.
I can't tell what any of you are thinking.
Then we should put in more effort so you can get to know us better. My favorite, for starters, is a roof omelet.
Mine is grapes. The sour, the better. And mine is...
Booze, correct?
Yep.
You make that clear, you corrupt priest.
That looks good.
I realized I don't know the first thing about you. So I didn't know what sort of present you would like.
I thought she might have been trying to get her a present. And that explains why she's having such a tough time, because she didn't know anything.
I completely forgot it was my birthday. It's a hair ornament, right? It's absolutely perfect. Thank you, I love it.
I did well?
Very well.
Maybe she knows more
Because
than
you're
she thinks she
hopelessly
does.
dense when it comes to these things. Allow me to be clear. I am overjoyed that you're trying to get to know me. That is a gift in itself.
Simply trying means that much?
Maybe we
What
should
a nice
find you a
shot
spell
there.
for understanding people's feelings.
Already rocking it. Very nice.
Whenever possible, I'd like to retrace the adventures I had with Himmel and the others. Before all signs of it fade.
Hmm.
I see. Remember
And that'll give
those
us a lot of
adventures.
opportunities for
It's very
flashbacks.
important to you, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I want to find out. It seems you've finally grown taller than
Yeah.
me.
Well, I am 16. I could be your big sister.
Is that right? Our diets are largely the same, so that can't be the culprit.
Oh, okay, here we go. That seems to be like the default spell they have, or at least it's looked the same type of spell that's been used thus far.
Your defensive training is coming along nicely. I aimed for the gaps in your magic. If this were a real fight, you'd be dead. Right. How will you handle it this time?
With no gaps.
Good. And this time?
Yeah, this is intense stuff. Doesn't seem like they've done much of this.
That is plenty for today.
Yeah, she looks like she's struggling. But that's cool, so you can determine where you block from. I mean, that it makes complete sense.
Defensive magic is powerful,
But yeah.
but it rapidly depletes your
Okay,
mana.
so that's why you would want to pick and
Maintain
choose.
defense over a large area, and you'll exhaust your supply in seconds.
Meaning that the best option is to cast it in select locations at the precise moment of impact.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess at the exact moment, because the longer you hold it up, whether it's in a small spot or not, it'll deplete.
We've been practicing nothing but defense for ages.
Yes, to improve your odds of survival.
It's eerie how powerful they are.
So, you haven't read the tome on magical history I gave you.
Busted.
Magic is just as much about theory as it is about practice. You leave me no choice but to read it to you at bedtime every night.
I'll read it myself.
Yeah, no thank you,
I'm not a
Frieren.
child anymore.
I can do that. I am 16 after all.
Do you happen to be the mage they call Frieren? You're here to see the place where Qual was sealed.
Qual?
The elder sage of corruption, Qual. He's a horrific demon, responsible for the many atrocities that befell this region. About 80
Is that the
years
same
ago,
that we saw
the
Himmel?
hero and his party
Sealed him-
sealed him
Okay, yeah,
away.
that attacked that old lady's
That seal
village.
doesn't have much time left, so I'm here to defeat him before he's an issue. Where does your information come from? I don't recall telling anyone about
So he's
this.
still alive, though. He's just sealed.
Till about 30 years ago, Himmel always went out of his way to pay our town an annual visit.
She's a touch cold.
Yes, and then some.
She's not so heartless that she'd leave your village to its fate. When the seal is on the verge of collapse, she'll appear.
You knew his party well.
Indeed. I was right to assume that it's unstable. I shall dispel the seal tomorrow, then take care of Qual.
Yeah, she's very confident that she can take care of him, which
You were the one who thought to seal him away in the first place.
I don't
weren't
think
Why didn't you
she
and the others
should not
defeat him
be,
when you
because
had
they
the
did defeat the
chance?
Demon Lord, but
The story isn't
Yeah,
as enthralling as you might guess.
excited to see what happens.
I couldn't beat him.
Oh,
He developed zoltraak, the first piercing spell in the history of magic. It can pierce not only defensive spells,
it can
but the most
pierce.
durable, magic-resistant armors.
So maybe this wasn't
Directly
the
targets
person
and
that we saw
destroys the
Himmel
body.
attack. It was just
It is said that in
looked
this
kind of
region,
similar.
40% of their adventurers and 70% of their mages were killed by zoltraak.
Wow.
It was too strong. And it was that strength that caused it to backfire on him.
What do you mean backfire?
You'll see for yourself tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm kind of stressed for Fern if she gets involved in this.
I'm dispelling the seal. You mustn't let your guard down.
I like his design. He looks cool.
Long time no see, Frieren.
I didn't expect him to talk.
How many years has it been now?
80.
No time at all, then.
For us, perhaps not.
What's become of the Demon King?
We killed him.
I shall avenge his death.
About to get
Fine.
active.
Cast a defensive spell.
Locked Zoltraak.
Yeah, what point can it
That
pierce?
defensive spell of yours must be powerful indeed.
Okay, so different types of defensive spells.
Mistress Frieren? That was ordinary offensive magic.
Allow me to introduce you to zoltraak, the great killing magic of legend. Your spell was simply too powerful. After you were sealed away, mages across the land studied and analyzed zoltraak.
So it was so strong they
and new defensive spells
researched
with
and-
power
and
like
developed,
none
yeah.
before were developed in response.
Okay.
These advancements have made zoltraak a death sentence no longer. Your great weapon is now ordinary offensive magic. It's rather remarkable how much humanity can achieve in the span of 80 years. Qual,
Yeah, they don't have time like
if
you guys.
don't resist, I'll grant you a painless death.
Your defense attunes itself to my magic and then disperses it. It must consume a great deal of mana!
He figured out the weakness of defensive magic. Fern, you know what to do, don't you?
Yes, I remember from our practices.
Oh,
Then I'm going
okay.
to ask that you protect me as well.
Wow, she's incredibly accurate with how she's blocking these spells.
Oh, the elf can fly. How fun!
Zoltraak.
She's using his own spell against him. Oh, through the whole cliff and everything?
That spell is mine.
I've seen this one, this exact straw hat. You're the little delinquent who flipped up my skirt.
Have you got a death wish, you brat? I've been wanting to do that for ages, but unlike you, I have self-control.
That's hilarious. I thought he was just gonna be like protective, but he's just admitted that he wanted to too. That's funny.
I'm glad I trusted Himmel's words and waited for you to come.
They all seem so thankful.
Thankful, yes, but not to me. Himmel is who they believed in.
But it seems to me that the person Himmel believed in all this time was you.
Mm-hmm. She's got to reach up now to do that.
Nothing.
Done with episode 3, and yeah, we finally got to see some action this time around, even though it was pretty short-lived because, you know, he was old news. He was actually history. It's why she wanted Fern to read that book, I guess, and maybe that would have mentioned that if she had read the book, maybe she would have known that, like, oh, this is not a big deal. This is ordinary magic. Maybe she would have realized that sooner, but yeah, got to give it up for humanity on being able to develop that. At least she made it sound like humanity was the leaders in developing the defenses against it. And then once he realized what they were doing, I thought there was going to be a much more of a fight, but we are dealing with Frieren here. And yeah, I got to give props to Fern too for how well she was deflecting all those different, you know, beams of zoltraak, or maybe it wasn't zoltraak, but some type of offensive spell. She didn't even seem nervous, but I guess once she blocked the first one, she's like, oh, okay, this guy's no big deal. And I've been practicing with Frieren, so even though the fight itself was underwhelming, it was cool to get the backstory and how things have progressed in the 80 years, you know, since they first fought, and the differences in magic, whether it's defense or kind of how common zoltraak is now. And again, Himmel is the GOAT. I mean, he is not determining, but people are taking what he's saying as believe in what he's saying, just the way that, you know, the others around him have. So it's really incredible the influence that he has around him. And I guess just to go back a little bit, it was nice to see Fern and Frieren training. In the beginning of the episode was really sweet too. We saw that Frieren wanted to take more, not at the beginning of this episode, but we saw that Frieren is wanting to learn more about humankind, and here she is now finally traveling with Fern, but she still hasn't made that conscious effort to kind of figure out and learn more about, you know, this person she's traveling with. Up until this point, she's probably going to start doing that from here on out, and I guess she hasn't gotten past like the different, at least I think the different age perspective is what's stopping her from maybe being more conscious about it, because she lived such a long time. She, you know, in her eyes, she's got plenty of time to learn these things, but it's not the case for Fern and basically non-elves. I don't know if dwarves or, you know, other people have different lifespans in this. I guess we'll maybe find out later, but it seems like she has to, and she's going to start making more of a conscious effort to get to know the people around her, even though she also might not realize how much she knows. It could have just been a lucky guess with that gift that she got Fern, but maybe not. Maybe there's something in there in the travels where she knew, you know, this would be a good gift. So yeah, I think this was another great episode. We got to finally see some action. Maybe we'll see some more soon moving forward. And I guess from here, yeah, just feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.